Oh, wait a minute. I've been mute all this time. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Oh, wait a minute. I've been mute all this time. Wait a minute. My Twitter, I sometimes I'm not sure like to stream on Twitter or not. It's so the entire Twitter streaming concept is so scuffed. I mean the entire process itself is so scuffed. Almost just slap on because they need some live streaming platform over there. Everything feels slapped on. Either way, hello everyone. And my hair is getting longer and longer. I really want to get a haircut, to be honest. People will be like, holy shit, you're balding. Maybe, maybe not. I have no ideas. It's just that my forehead is like stupidly high. Just that. I can't even like control it. Technically I can control it if I swipe it this way, but swipe it the other way, there's something else. But yeah. Either way, hello there everyone. My name is Kirivaku and I'm your host and your voice here to entertain you and may or may not accidentally turn off my mic and then been streaming for 15 minutes without any voice. Hi there. It's itchy back then. Either way, how's everyone? I haven't been streaming like this kind of stuff for quite a while. You know what, when I take a look, like when I try to set up for the Twitch to stream, because I'm using my main computers, so I can kind of like stream like 3 multi-streaming at the same times. If it's in my streaming computers, this is the not possible thing. It's basically my streaming computers is actually so shit. It can't do like a triple like multi-stream, but in this computers it can, because I'm using 2080, so I have the computing power to do like render like shit tons of stuff at the same time. So it's fine. It's fine for like lots of things. Hold on. Yeah, Eddie and I will do this too. To look at the quick access stuff. Okay, I need to do a dedicated like chatting scene. Man, my hair's too long to manage. Man, it's weird. All right. This is good. That is good. That is also me. Hold on a bit. Peaceful, quiet. I hate it. Someone make some chaos here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's plan some drawing stuff, you know. Sorry there. Need to bring this thing up and do some drawing on it. Why there's some... I don't know why. Maybe it's... Maybe I haven't drawn for quite a while. I feel like... Man. There's a delay in drawing. Yeah, I think my computer entirely just like slowed for no reasons. Man, my perspective is very, very flawed right now. I don't know why. I can't see well. It's not because of my hair. It's my eyes is really blurry right now. I can't even see right. It's so frustrating.
And I can't think of any other global movement that promotes peace, ideals, values on this big, beautiful planet. Celebrate the sound of jazz.
A new drawer, like how I teach people how to do drawing. Alright, this is impressions of a window. I don't want it to be like traditional window. I want it to be a little bit high tech. So the impression of a high tech window. And then, yeah, I'm drawing myself a background for me to, like, you know, like everyone like have like the just chat sessions. They have like a room, a very neat, nice looking room, those kind of things. Yeah, I'm trying to do something like that. I need to know like where the ground this thing is right now. The ground should be here. Yep. Yeah, since I keep expanding and squeezing, the horizon line has been changed due to the vigorous editing. You know what? Let's have a tile floor. Tile floor. It's been ages I tried to use like this kind of method to draw. Yeah, I was never really good at drawing background. Shit. At the end, carving style background it is. I am still waiting for people to drop by and have a little bit of fun chat with me. So far, no one is actually here.
Oh, come on. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I am. I'm a good boy.
Don't. Man, I'm really tired. I do not want to draw. I want to play some games, but I'm also too tired to play some games. You know what? Instead of having background first, I'll just... create a new scene. Alright, it's going to take a while. Let me copy and paste most of the stuff that I needed first. Okay, my voice is now here. And let's add music. What else I actually like missing? I have the chat highlight stuff, so everything should be a-okay at the moment, but it's going to be a while for me to fix up everything. Oh, I can have ad over there. Like, hold on a little bit. Yeah. Still doing a lot of adjustment and stuff. Hold on a little bit. I gotta go ping. Where? Yeah, today has been quite a hectic day. I feel like very tired. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because yesterday or like this week. There's just so many things to do. And one of the things I'm trying to like do is actually getting into voice acting. And in order to get into voice acting, now I'm actually like managed to got into a few voice acting plays, like the casting call club and then the voice acting club. There's two places practically for beginner, and I've been sending a shit tons and so shit tons of voice auditions. So much. But so far I got like no reply. There is like a fan made one. The fan stuff I haven't really like touching that much because like there's just like so many things here. Especially like even sometimes I can see like either some like intentional call or shady calls. I don't know. Why suddenly there's like someone doing a casting call in voice actor club? Anime casting call too. Should I go in? It's weird because anime have their own channel. I mean, like, oh, sorry, like to music. Like, you guys know, like, anime have their own thing going on there. It's basically, if you want to work in anime, you have to have connections and then go into that very, very tiny circles that you are in. This is why, like, most like Japanese anime voice actors are like in a very tight circle, and even in the anime voice acting like places also like it's a very like the dub one is very like tight circle. You won't see people like from Netflix just drop into the Discord and say, we are doing a casting call. It's a very weird scene if you see it. Like, you would be like 90% skeptical that might be a scam. But either way, I've been trying. There's so much stuff that I'm trying to do. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Yeah, I'm still like doing renovations on this spot. Actually, I think I can delete this scene already, because this spot like shouldn't be exist anymore since I already finished my Ramadan stuff. Hold on. Ooh. This is I need to learn to adjust this thing. Hold on a little bit. Just right behind you guys here. No. Even more behind. Okay, good. Yeah. Supposed to be functioning properly right now. Human have a very monkey brain. Long as things move, they kind of like neuron activated. One of the things why I don't want to do drawing stream at the moment is like my eyes is not functioning properly lately. My left and right eye is mixing up. The sight. It's like I don't know to use my left eye or right eye this past few days. It has been quite severe lately. Yeah, even playing games have some like issues. I think my disability has like getting stronger and stronger this past few days. It's actually a little bit annoying. I'm still browsing through a lot of like casting call stuff. See anything that is interesting or not. I don't think like maybe some of the casting call stuff is like have NDA in there, so I might not be able to like show to you guys. But as for no, casting cost club don't really have NDA, it's like very public. But when it comes to voice acting club, voice actor club or voice acting club, they are much more. I think like I seen a few projects like don't tell anyone, so best not to like show anyone about it. But I think I can like give a little bit. If I see anything that I can do a little bit voice acting practice, like they're doing like open auditions, I just go in and then do the auditions. Would be fun. Alright, this one. The Elder Village. Alright.
I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. You see, the thing is... our properties! Right. Just hold on. We gotta get it. Here it is. Here you go. Have a nice day, and get out of the way. Alright.
And then this is the voice of the hero. Is he stuttering? Oh no, not stuttering. So, stop destroying our stuff or I'll defeat you. Huh? Yeah. This is a good practice. Good practice. You know what? I'm going to record the old man and just send it to them. Alright, let's do it. This is Kirivaku auditioning on The Elder Villagers.
I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. You see, the thing is... Our properties! Our properties! Our property! Right. Just hold on. We'll go get him. Here it is. Okay, get out.
Let's let you guys listen to it, I guess. Let me have a new... Can you guys hear it in the first place? Okay. They don't have it. Hold on a little bit. Let me add a new applications for Audacity. Alright, good. Okay, let you guys hear it. This is Kirivaku auditioning on The Elder Villagers.
I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. You see, the thing is, our property. Right. Just hold on. We'll go get him. Here it is. Okay, get out.
Yeah, I think peak a little bit too much. I would love to maintain it in like -15 and stuff, so I might have to move away my mic to do this a little bit. Alright. This distance is a 4-finger distance. Okay? This is Kirivaku. Auditions on The Old Man Elder Villager. What? You know, my old man voice.
All right. Hold on a bit. I'll need to warm up a little bit of my voice. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good. Now let's take a look at this casting call stuff. Alright, let's go for this. I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. You see, the thing is... Our property! Right. Just hold on. We will get him. Here it is. Alright, get out.
Alright, let's try this. This is Kirivaku. Auditions on The Old Man Elder Villager.
I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. You see, the thing is... Our property! Right.
Ooh, hold on a bit. Should cut short this part. Good.
Our property! Right. Just hold on. We will get him. Here it is. Alright, get out.
Alright, let's go some export and... All right. Okay. Let's go for the hero one too. Just for fun. Just for fun. Ah. Alright. This is Kira Vakuo. Voice auditions on the hero. Stop. How do you do frightened sound? I rarely get frightened. Stop destroying our stuff, or I'll have to defeat you. Okay, this is not a good one. Stop defeating our stuff. Stop defeating our stuff! Or I'll defeat you. Alright. Let's do that one. Okay. Stop destroying our stuff, and I'll have to defeat you. Huh? Okay. Stop destroying our stuff, and I'll have to defeat you. I think yeah. Stop destroying our stuff, or I have to defeat you. Maybe. Alright. Not a good one. Not a good take. Is this a good take? Let's see. Stop destroying our stuff, or I have to defeat you. Maybe. Holy moly, there's so many subscriptions. There's so many auditions. Okay, export. Okay, finish exporting. relatively easy. Alright, let's keep looking. Like, any more casting call opportunities? Street life! Nope. Why does like this like Power Rangers one? Like, is the group picky, or like I've been seeing this thing for a very long time? It's either they're very picky about the Power Rangers pick, or there's a lot of things happening behind the scene there. One Piece and Bridge. As possible, but why does like 2 One Piece of Bridge? Not too much things happening in the casting call scene. Yeah, there's strangely like huge amount of fairy one. I'm not kidding. If you take a closer look into most like casting call, like the one that have like the most, yes, the most auditions is the fairy one. I have no idea why. Are they paying like a shit tons of money or something? Man. Ooh, a fan dub of a game. But usually it's not going to work that well. Yeah, that look at everything. That kind of look fine, I guess. Unless the people who wrote the line is not really like good in translating, then that would be a bunch of like headache stuff happening. You know what? I always see like if I normally see it, now I'm at like doing voice acting stuff. when I go scroll past like a lot of things, the only thing I kind of can do somewhat is like the anime side. The reason, like anime or manga side, the reason for that is actually, here's the thing, I'm a Malaysian that can speak very, very like Asian English. And you take a look at everything, and when I take a look at everything, not a single thing is kind of like written. The character is written as either as an Asian or like they would talk something like this. You require a Asian tongue to actually write this shit. My tummy's churning up for some reasons, but either way, this strand of hair might annoy the shit out of people. It is very itchy right now. Man, there's just so many things to do. Pre-4, 5:30 stuff again. For artists that doing work in casting call club is sad. Everything is unpaid work. Man, it's sad looking at all those things. Ooh, I can read this thing for fun. Everyone can have to take a look too. How to get into voice acting. Yeah, this I should read this thing too for everyone's sake too. Let's put it over here. Okay. It's the questions that most ask for any work of voice actor on podcast, panel, interview, or even by random strangers or friends and friends or family member. As voice actors, by an extension, the voice acting professionals have gained more prominence, especially in media such as video games, anime. Many people are interested in what they can do themselves to get into this career. Chances are, well, you either like found or have been referred to this article because you are interested in becoming a voice actor. Maybe you observed your favorite voice actor on a conversation panel and then thought it would be fun career path. Maybe you watch a cartoon or play video games and learn about the people who do those voices for a living, or maybe you always love acting on the stage and want to know how it can translate into voiceover. Whatever your background, we hope that this article will help you some actionable step to get started. Okay, first FAQ. Do I need to have a good voice to get started in voiceover? People with all sorts of voice end up becoming voice actors. A common myth that is someone is told that if someone is told they have a voice for radio or sounds like a cartoon characters, they are automatically cut out for like a voiceover, and that they simply need to get discovered. While voice printer obviously is a factor in casting, there is no one specific sounds that everybody is looking for. Characters is shown and the characters in shows sorry the character in shows and games and commercials can sound all sort of different ways, just like real people do. Being a good voice actor has much less to do with how your voice sounds and more about like how you interpret the script. What does you say that sounds authentic and believable, or does it sound like a person reading off a page? Like me. Unless I go for the fully Uncle Kiri voice, okay, building a solid action foundation and getting yourself of those believable read is what you want to focus on for. Wow, this is a very, very convoluted. Who wrote this thing? Okay, you need to check your grammar, girls. Okay, building a solid acting foundations and getting yourself of those believable reads is what you will want to focus on for the most important part of a journey. All right. Yes. If anyone didn't know what I'm doing, I'm actually like reading a lot of like Hey, why is my... I don't know why like my music stopped, but either way, it's back. I'm reading like how to become a voice actor stuff. Okay. Recommended reading, supplemental reading, things for you to bookmark later is I Want to Become a Voice Actor by D. Bradley Baker. This is a highly recommended guide for reasons. Maybe I should click into it. Is it a free book? Okay. It's not really a free book, it's more like a free blog. So, yeah. Okay, how do I get into voiceovers? Welcome to the web. I don't know why I suddenly sound like this. I guess like this is a good voice for reading this, I guess. Either way. How do I get into voiceover? Welcome to the web's most comprehensive resources covering the art, craft, and career of voice acting. This site is for all level of ability from those utterly new to voice acting to amateurs to working pros. You'll find no fees and no ads, just practical encourage inside. I have distilled for you what I've learned from my over 3 decades as a professional voice actor in Hollywood. As well as 5 decades of live performing. Whatever you're looking for, an exploratory overview or a career-expanding deep dive, you'll come to the right place. I add a new page often with my latest audition blog post listed in the column to the right if you are on the computers. If you're on a cell phone, held horizontally. By D. Bradley Bakers. As for beginners, those new to voice acting and all curious about amateurs should start reading my FAQ and VO Myth page. If you are new to acting, if you are new to acting, check the page Star from Zero, drop down menu from the above. Yes, I'm a beginner, so I'm going to read either the FAQ or voiceover myth. Alright, let's read the FAQ, okay? What's your advice for aspiring voice actor who is young, in middle school or high school or just graduated college? My website applies as much to young newbies as to more experienced or older aspiring actors. Try acting at schools or acting class or other ways I will extensively on my side. I always list extensively on my side and see how it goes for a start. Even a Zoom intro class might be a good beginning. Try performing for fun at first. That yours only go. Follow the fun. Don't worry about things like demo or careers or marketing yourself or moving Los Angeles. That's all for much later if it goes well and you enjoyed it. What's the rush? For now, read my site and go out and take your time finding what kind of performing suited you. Performing you tried can provide you useful information or experience. Acting may end up being a career or just hobby, or it may lead to you into other interests, but you won't know until you give it a try. I don't know why I sound like a freaking villain on this thing. I don't. All right, I click like so many things to read. All right, how? Okay, I should change my stream title to learn how to become a voice actor. All right, good. Save this and change most of the title of my stream and stuff. Oh, I can't change the title of my... Can I? Oh, I can! Save. Okay, let's keep reading the FAQ of how to become a voice actor, shall we? How old do you have to be able to start voice acting? Okay, the answer is not a question of age. It's a question of your acting talent. Some very young performers are quite amazing. As you can see, I am not Snid. Alright. Let's keep using different voice to keep doing the answering. That should be much more fun. Alright. What is your advice for an aspiring voice actor who is middle-aged or older? Technically, I'm middle-aged already, so... I'm 30 years old. Like, on Saturday, I will be officially become one. Alright. Whatever. Let's use this voice, obviously. Whatever makes you unique isn't a disadvantage. It is your ultimate ace, in my opinion. A life experience feeds a good actor, so try it. If you are drawn to something, you should pursue it, no matter your age. Why would you not? Why wait? What's the downside of trying something? While commercial acting is statistically may favor the younger talent, and more mature persons have more to bring to the table as an actor, you lived more life and have more to offer as an actor than more polished but naive ambitions. Your painter's palette has a richer range of colors accessible. I have no idea what this kind of things means, but yeah, as a streamer, I stream long enough. I can see like sometimes some people just be like, "Ooh, I got people rated me. I have like 50 viewers now, or like I have 200 viewers now. I will be the king of the world." Like usually, if that happened, I would just like calm your tits down. Calm down, calm down. Tomorrow will be hundreds, and next day, if you're lucky, maybe 50 or 0. Those are not your audience. They never were. They are from the people who rated you. Maybe there will be 1, 2 at best. Stick with you. But if you stream around that particular people who rated you, like the timing, you won't get a single audience, because at the end, the original audience is from that person's, not yours in the first place. So you have to understand that. Understand that, okay? Don't feel too ambitious when you suddenly got raided by 200 people. Alright, let's continue. Don't give such a perceived obstacle power to your blunt, your curiosity, and dim your passions to explore. Some voice actor didn't start acting until midlife. Steve Blum. Generally speaking, your age doesn't make you a special case in terms of what you need to do to become an actor or even a voice actor. My side advice and suggestions apply equally to you. Alright? A good start. A very good start for 30 years old. Okay. Alright. Can you recommend a good drama school for an aspiring voice actors? Oh no, the music's a bit too loud. Alright, good. Oh, this is very long. I want to use my old man voice, but this might be a little bit hard.
Well, I discuss my ambivalence. Is it ambivalence? Yeah, it's ambivalence about college acting training and length here.
Oh shit.
Acting school is expensive and not a good fit for everyone aiming to become an actor. It may not offer you a box that you wanted to be fitted into. Some successful voice actors have a theater degree from a conservatory, but many others don't. Some of the best voice actors, instead of learning their skill from musicians, stand-up, even illustrators, or study something like psychology, or in my case, philosophy. Oh, I guess I know why I go for like the most villain kind, because usually I don't know why when I think like villain I picture philosopher. All right, let's keep going, okay, shall we? I myself took an acting class in college, and that was it. I spent my youth trying all sorts of performing, but studying other things was interested in. I essentially saw acting as a fun hobby that I never intended or expect to lead to employment. Lucky for me, I sort of did it. Not me. The guy wrote this thing, not me. I state it again, not me. I look around my college. Hold on a bit. Itchy eye. I look around my college and see that many paths can lead to acting. Let me zoom in a little bit. My eyes starting to get blurry. Sorry. I look around my college and see that many paths can lead to an acting or voiceover career. So I can't recommend it just one route. I've no idea what drama school to recommend, as myself am forever thankful I never studied at one. For me, acting is about doing, not studying. Formal acting training may be a good investment for some, even for you, especially if you are Broadway bound, but I have no idea where to point you. I took a few acting and voice over classes once I moved to LA, but that was it. I learned more from doing stage time in plays, musical, and stand-up, improv, and children's theater. More than anywhere, I learned from other voices actors on the job. Nothing's beats the learning from working with those who are better than you in front of a paying audience. My best learning experiences were working with those who were more experienced and confident than I was. My angles taken from my own experience is to get stage time. Anyway, you can and learn from being in front of a live audience with other performers, like live streaming. There's an improvisational and collaborative aspect of live performing that is invaluable in what it has to teach you. Animation's voiceover is especially improvisational. You learn most from working with those who are better than you are. In your own unique way, to become a voice actor, you must become a confident improvisational performer while you're, above all, becoming a good actor. Your own path will be unique, not generic checklists. That acting school may be the right choice for some aspiring actor, but it wasn't for me, nor for many consistently work voiceover in animations and games. Your path will be your own. Click here for discussions for many options that you can learn to become voice actors. La 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 la. Yes, I keep reading and keep opening stuff. I have a YouTube channel, podcast, or I am interesting. I'm an internet content creator. Can I become voice actors?
All right, let's go for this voice for this one. Trying to become a professional actors by making your own YouTube channel is sort of like trying to become a professional photographer by taking selfie you post on Instagram. It could be a first step, I suppose so, but there is a need to be further step. A video posted on the YouTube or social media may indeed to show a performer has talent or can generate interest, but as I try to show with my site, there is much more involved in getting work and sustaining a career as a voice actor than getting likes or going viral. You must learn how to act and improvise with real stake. It is usually an in-person kind of gig, or at least face-to-face, while you Zoom these days. Well, people don't use Zoom these days nowadays. Yeah, this might, when I try to read a little bit, it might be a little bit older. Try to think, maybe it's around like 5 years advice. I think nowadays has become like quite different. Especially a lot more people are using like social media to promote their work and like this and that yada stuff. It's become like much more like open type. Yeah. Especially when it comes to voice acting stuff too. But yeah, he does have a point. If you're just doing your YouTube stuff, it doesn't really help that much. It is a good practice. It is a good practice, but if you start going to like a voice acting club, the Discord channel or like the Twitter channel or anything like that, or go to like casting call club, you will find lots of jobs that you trying to do auditions. If your payment is under threatened by that, you will at least try to become the better voice actor. You know, you try to like put much more effort into doing it to earn that bucks you have. So yeah. Let's try. What was I using? What kind of voice I was using? Yes, this one. Is it? Is it this one? I'm not sure. I think it's this one. Yes, this one. Voice acting is... Oh. As a marketing tool, YouTube may be some of the assistance, but more important than you get in the habit of creating things and collaborating. Above all, it's important that you focus on getting better as a performer, as an actor. If your YouTube or TikTok content creating gets you in the habit of making things and performing, then that's a great start. Voice acting takes talents and skills. It's like being a problem-solving short order personal chef. This is a very long-winded word. Let me voice this again. It's like being a problem-solving short order personal chef. The idea that talent is all you need to make dish happen is a common myth. Being suddenly discovered without earning your craft is another myth. Yes, seriously. Most people get viral and stuff. Actually, usually, 99% of people who actually get viral is like they actually do something very consistent. It's like if you are so talented to a point that you can do a 360 backflip and land it on the ground perfectly 3 times in a row. If nobody sees you, nobody sees you. But if you keep doing it every single day without fail, people will notice you. And then, once you get noticed, you get viral and stuff. Consistency is still king. Try to exercise in a very consistent rate, you get a good body. If you keep doing what you really wanted to do consistently, people will get noticed. This is why currently I'm trying my best to do way more content that is voice actor related. You know, like voicing stuff, this and that. Even when I play games. I will try my best to voice act every single character in that if it's a male. Female, I just stay full on silence. I have no idea. I have one female voice. I have just one female voice. And people want to hear that one female voice? No, I'm not going to do it. And why is my music keep getting interrupted? This is weird. Yeah, I have like a background music running, but it just keep getting cut off for no reasons. Alright, let's have this thing keep going, shall we? The idea that talent is all blah blah blah. Yeah, the idea The idea that talent is all you need to make this happen is a common myth. Being suddenly discovered without earning your craft is another myth. A naive fantasy for instant wish fulfillment. A delusions of peddled by reality televisions. Too many people like doing YouTuber, streamer, sees it that way. Trust me, I've been streaming for 9 years. I can stream that long because I'm actually like streaming, not because of like I like doing like, you know. I like being like try to like get like that short-term fame. Like, oh, you do this, you get famous. No. I do like streaming a lot, and have time to like chat with people is also very fun. You know, it's like learn to communicate outside because like I have an issues that I cannot get out of my house that easily. Even right now, I'm actually really dizzy. I have trouble reading. Now, the word that I'm looking at is like zoomed so big, the font is like this big. Because I can't see correctly right now. My eyes, my left eye and right eye right now is like focusing individually. It's like they don't know which eyes choose to do the dominant eye. So it's really hard for me to read even for now. And it's a very big issue, especially when I'm trying to do like voice acting stuff. I need to do a lot of reading. But here's the thing, my other jobs is actually drawing. You kind of can see it from there. It's like it's drawing. And now I can't, like at the beginning I was like doing a little bit of drawings, but I can't. My eyes just could not be able to focus. Even I kind of like raise my eyes, no hair blocking my eyesight. I still can't really see that well. I have no idea what happened to my eyes. I did took my medications. Should be getting better after a few hours, but it's after a few hours. It's not like immediate things. If you guys don't know why this kind of thing is happening to me, I have something called an AICA vestibular loop. Essentially, on paper, even like on scans and everything, I am the healthiest person alive. There's a problem. The problem is that my blood vessel inside both of my ears actually happens in both my ears. They are a little bit too long. And those very lengthy blood vessel is like tangled up with my nervous system in my ears, both my ears. And because of that, the signal from my ears going to my brain keep getting interrupted midway. And because of that, I have balancing issues. Aside from balancing issues, like balance control lots of stuff. Just effect on the balance side is already affect lots of things. Obviously, my ears always ringing, and I have facial twitches. Last few days, my eyes and like face, like just twitch a lot like lately. I guess my condition has become like more and more worse lately. The doctor keep telling me to like take my medication daily now. And I started taking my medication daily. It seems to be backfiring if I stop taking for like 1 day. And then they'll be like, oh shit, this body is breaking down. And I'll be like, oh shit, I could not control my body. I was like, it's actually quite scary because like your body just doesn't listen to you. It's actually something that quite scary sometimes. And I'm already 30 years old. I don't have jobs. I don't have like my talent and the things I study for now is useless because of my eyes right now. I could not do any work because of my balancing issues. I can't even do like blue collar jobs. When if you guys don't understand what blue collar job is labor work, washing dishes, or like doing some dexterous stuff, like being a runner for like a studio, or like just like being a grunt work, doing constructions work. I can't even do that because my balance is like screwed. Doing construction work is like Life has it for me. It's not like I'm not willing to do work. It's just that my body doesn't really let me do work because I couldn't control my body most of the time.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain.
And with all the debuff I have, it's not really helping me that much. This is why I decided to become a voice actor, because like, well, voice actor can work remotely, and even they need, I can just go to the closest studio and rent their like studio booth and then like do my thing, just that. And yeah, generally, I don't really think like there's so many issues in there when it comes to voice acting. This is why I'm trying my best to get into voice acting. I've been prepared for like almost like few months. Yeah, I literally spent like 5-6 months to practice and prepare to start to doing this kind of things. And finally, I'm starting to do all those kind of things. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm reading a FAQ about like how to become a voice actor. If anyone who just came in, I will be continue reading it. Okay. The project. Am I using this voice? I don't really think. Maybe I'm using this voice. I kind of forgot. The project of becoming a voice actor, as I see. The project of becoming a voice actor, as I see it, is about becoming an actor, and sitting in a room in front of a computer screen isn't teaching you the most important essentials of what an actors need to know, which included how to connect with your audience, how to collaborate and interact confidently with a cast, how to take directions, and how to improvise in a live group setting. A grasp of what you have beyond your default raw talent. These sensibilities are essentials to voice acting in animations and games, and even commercials. Also, without extensive experience with a cast or audience, you can't learn to recover from a take advantage of mistake. Flops and curveball are inevitable. That happens in the live studio situations. An actor must always be ready for some kinds of unexpected switch up. Voice acting for the animations and ADR and even games is fundamentally improvisational and collaborative. Performance serve a script story in a shifting group dynamic of performers and on-the-fly directions. You cannot learn this making a solo webcam show. This aspect of live performing in front of an audience are what best train your instinct, your storytelling sensibility. Like I said, I have no idea those kind of things here because I'm still new. So this is very good. This is a very good read. Though there may be some overlap, that this is a very different from being a well-edited social media personalities. You learn acting by creating with and or for others that are lived in the real time. It's fundamentally collaborative in social art form. Not isolated, and actors listens, interact, and reacts because it is a fundamentally social, not solo. In fact, I view it as essential that you listen while you are speaking in voice acting. All acting is one thing, but it's also listening, not just reading words. You can't learn this sitting alone in a room staring at yourself on a computer screen. You have no real-life feedback from your cast or audience or directors, and from you performance to correct your courses as you serve a story being told. Don't get me wrong, creating amateurs, audio or visual performance, YouTube channels, TikTok podcasts, etc. can be creative, fun, and useful. And a useful first step toward being an actors or maybe a writers. I made a lot of self-produced audio sketches, recording, and video sketching when I was younger. Making creative content is an important habit to cultivate, but this is just the very beginning of the only part that you must do if you want to become a voice actor who is hired, who pays the bill, who always works. Sorry, I was like moving some things. If you aim to go pro, you always want to get paid for your work. It's not just posting your solo pastime effort for free. Good for you for taking initiative and creating your own thing, but if a professional voice acting is your goal, you need to someday step out beyond creating something in an isolated and expand it into creating something with others. This is why I'm trying to like get into a voice act. I got into voice acting club and casting call club because I want to at least find some work that we can work together with like, some people. Maybe they do the writings. Maybe we can like do some collaborative work together. This and that stuff. I even do my voice acting stream that we kind of like just stream for fun, but also doing voice acting. Good for you taking initiative. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, try some of the many things I suggest to work your acting improv muscle and see if acting is truly a thing for you. This is why I always say this thing. Vtuber is a glorified voice actor. We are on-the-spot comedian. We are all on-the-spot comedians. Trust me. Being VTubing, like low-key, you guys might not understand. Like we do a lot of things quite stiff. Like you can see, I'm a very physical talker, but this is why I'm here behind my VTuber characters. But if I without that, I need to use my voice like mostly just to like do improv and everything. So it's a very like good way to like learn how to like do all this kind of things like properly. I'm a totally inexperienced. I am a totally inexperienced beginner with no monies, no performance experience, nowhere to auditions for anything in my town or school, state, or country, and no idea where to find an opportunity. What should I do? Okay, let's do this. This is the most important one. A lot of people want to get into voice acting, but they don't know where to get jobs in the first place. So yeah, it's a little bit much more difficult. Okay, everyone. Alright, let's go for this voice. Everyone started at 0 and many start in Nowheresville. Yes, let me use my deep voice again, I guess. Okay, everyone started at 0 and many started in Nowheresville. That's common. The uncommon story is of the ones who find a way out of the land of nowhere to go but up against all odds. They make it because they have the talents and persistence and drive to make it happen no matter what. started with reading my site thoroughly. I am. Maybe trying to exercise. I suggest, maybe try some exercise. I suggest and take a good look around at what's happening locally. Take a classes. Get on the stage and or check out other resources. I suggest anything from local communities, theaters, company to local stand-up open mic, library shows, church plays, or etc., etc. At the very least, Zoom VO intro classes from a credible teacher sees below. But what? Ooh, there's a credible teacher sees below. All right. I'll take a look into it later on. But what if you lived in the middle of creative desert? If there's truly nothing happening in your hometown, then you will need to get to where there's creative people who act and teaches, so you can audition for shows, try an open mic night, or perhaps a workshop or class to see if this works for you. You must at least, if the appeal of the idea of being an actor is really all that much fun for you, you should slowly build up your momentums. Many young people seems to want to essentially just run off and join a voiceover circus, but that's not how it works. You need to find ways to try acting and voice acting in your own way, your own time, and your own voice your own dying. Every successful voice actor has improvised their own versions of this over years of going forward. It is hard to find a path to professional voice acting coming from small towns living with not a lot happening. Sure, but such obstacle never seems to matter to those who write mix of talents, ambitious and persistence. Such people find a way to make it go. They see obstacles as springboard. The higher the obstacle, the higher you fly. To avoid it, is that you? You won't know until you go for it. Alright, I need to scroll down now. Whoa, this is a very long ass paragraph. Like, you actually have to spend some effort to read it. Like, right now. And my music stopped again. Gosh dang it. And I need to drink some water. I'm ran out of saliva at this point. And what's keep stopping my music? I have no idea. All right. Should be okay doing this thing. Just to let people aware, I'm reading from stuff. It's not like I'm a voiceover expert. Okay. All right. Is it hard to find a path to professional voice acting coming from the small town living with not lots of things happen? Sure, but obstacle never seems to be manifold to those who with the right mix of talents, ambitious and persistent, such people find a way to make it go. They see obstacle as a springboard. The higher the obstacle, the higher you try to fly, avoiding it. Is that you? I am. You won't know until you go for it. Also, I hope that my site showed you that you shouldn't be in any rush to become a working professional actor. I encourage you to follow other creative passions in addition to pursuing acting, especially when you are young and only beginning to grasp your own superpower. I much prefer you to work on fortifying your artistic capacities before you start thinking about competitions or money or marketing or a career. That stuff is for later. Most successful actors, a voice actor I know and works with started out in a less than favorable setting, with less than stellar opportunity for advancements or learning. We all face obstacles and setbacks, and still do. Also, most I know and work with didn't have access to the abundance of books, instructional websites, and teachers, and Blu-ray extra. Anyone interested in voice acting now can easily find, and learning from tools and knowledge are now easily found in abundance. I myself started out in a kind of nowheresville and didn't study acting at college and found my liberal arts college educations an invaluable groundwork for my various kinds of performings. Then eventually, the voice acting, well after I graduated college, this is a long process discovery and learning and fun. I didn't care that there was no money for a long time or like there was up and down. I did it because I like it, not because of any prospect of money or fame. The worst motivation for doing anything, your focus should be following your curiosities and enthusiasms and see where it takes you. For who feels they lived in some dead-end backwater knows where will, the questions to ask yourself might be, what is really keeping me from doing this or trying this? I believe with the right persistence and talent and luck, you will find your high watermark, and your start can be by reading my site, if it's yours, for free, and provide you way more insight and advantages than I ever had. I very much hope it helps. There's your start. Yeah, my eyes keep getting blurry and blurry. It's really hard to read the word right now. I need to zoom in like really close to like help myself to read. Sorry about that. Just like the disorientation from like just zooming things in. Okay. Most successful actors, voice actors I know and work with started out with a less than favorable setting, with a less than stellar opportunity for advancements or learning. We all face obstacle and setback, and still do. Also, most I know and work with didn't have access to abundance of books, instructions, websites and teachers and Blu-ray, blah blah blah, yada yada stuff. But this, I already read this. Your focus should be following your curiosities, enthusiasms, and see where it takes you. For those who feel they lived in some dead-end backwater nowhere world, the questions to ask yourself might be, what is really keeping me from doing this or trying this? I believe with the right persistence and talent and luck, you will find your high watermark. Your start can by reading my site. It is yours for free and provided you way more insight and advantages than I ever had. I very much hope it helps. There's your start. If you are right for voice acting, you will find your way, but wanting is never enough. Thinking about it is not enough. Acting is doing. Creating is an active exploration. You find a way. Always find a way. Lucky for you, resources these days are about some industry accessible by all. Still, you must resourcefully and persistently pursue your interests against all limitations that life has placed for you, or that you have placed for yourself. I hope I showed you with my website that much for. I hoped I show you with my website that much of this journey within your power. The ball is in your court. You don't have to rely on some external signaling checker flag to give you permissions to move ahead your creative journey. Ultimately, your life is some things that you'll give yourself permissions to live. Balming external obstacle is a misdirect that is easy to buy into, but so is blaming internal ones. People often ask me, has this kind of person from the city or background or country or disadvantage or age level of income, etc. ever made it in the voice acting? My answer is irrelevant, because it is no help to one exceptions to rules waiting to make it against all odds, in spite of all of adversary, bad luck, and ups and downs. The only relevant response to questions is, should I try this, or could I do this, from you and you alone. So, all I have to offer you is on the side is to rest up to you. Begin with my starting from 0 page and keep going. Okay, I'll do the starting from 0 later on. Okay, still doing the reading. Let me finish the reading, I guess. Oh my gosh. Sadly, I'm not actually trying to do any game stream at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Am I live stream is like stated I'm playing Dadu? If it is, I have to like take a look at it first. Hold on a bit. No, it's entertainment. Currently, I'm reading how to... become voice actors. I want to become one, so there's so many like things to read. Like, holy heck, I'm just quarter in. Yeah, I need some very high dedication to do these kind of things. And where's my music again? Gosh dang it. I already told you I'm doing something else, and you telling me to do B. Like, I'm doing A, you ask me to do B. Obviously, I can't jump to B. If like I'm drawing and then like you tell me, oh, can you teach me how to draw? I'm happy to oblige. I'm literally not doing a certain type of activity, and then you suddenly tell me to drop everything and do your activities. That would be a very different thing, right? And no, it's not like I can't understand you. I can understand you. It's just that I decided to ignore it. Do you know why? It's very rude of you right now. Spamming and asking people to do some other stuff. It's a lot of things. Learn to behave properly and respectfully. Then I will treat you respectfully. You don't treat me respectfully, and I won't treat you respectfully. Faham? Yeah, my music keeps cutting off. Let's hope my music stops getting cut off. And keep going. I'm working on the full time. I'm working full times in a non-action occupations, but want to be a voice actor. What can I do? I see that as in the time management questions. Just understand that acting, even an exploratory or amateur's level, takes lots of times, no matter your level of abilities. But so does playing piano. If you are cast in a play, for instance, that means substantial commitment of rehearsal times plus shows. Stand-up comedy is less time since there is no rehearsing, but the show can take hours of waiting around. Taking some kind of acting or voice-over class will cost you both times and money. To me, saying I want to become a professional voice actor is similar to saying that I want to play Bach on the piano well enough that someone will pay me to do that. Even with talent, it is going to take a heck of a long time to actually make it sound that good and look that easy. Sorry there. Look that easy. It is best to start by thinking enjoyment and self-enrichment and keeping money and employment out of the pictures. Start with a hobbyist or amateur farming. Like I say, I like to start learning to play the guitar. It's tough to devote time. Both acting and full-time career is in something else, but if you are driven and loved it, you'll find a way. Like be the obnoxious guy like in working, just like every single time I talk to him, he just voice acting. Well, who's here to call me for work? Can you give me any tips for how I can begin exploring voice acting and find blah blah blah? Here's a tip: read my side. Man, I love the sass of this guy. Totally forgot to do the moderation things. I time out you for 5 minutes. Just from spamming the chat. Alright. I want to be a voice actor, but I'm afraid my parents and my family won't approve. What should I do? Oh, I don't need to read this thing. I have some good ability experience and I really want to do voiceover. Do I have a shot? First off, if you're already acting and performing and creating. Actually, I'm very bad at singing, so first off, if you're already. Let me go for a very enthusiastic guys sound. Alright. First off, if you're already acting, performing, creating in any capacity, you are doing this. As far as whatever your success or so far as any indications of you having a shot at a professional voice acting, I have no idea. But it's not a helpful question, really. If anything, the question might be, am I becoming a better voice actor or a more able live performer? It's a versatile and confident creator. So also, what am I doing to get like steady and better at this? For full list of questions, yada yada stuff, homepage, don't wait, blah blah blah. This kind of things I already like in there. Do I need to read it? Yeah, I read it all for you guys. Okay? Don't wait for someone to tell you that you have a shot before trying voice acting or anything. Pursue it because you want to do, because you love doing it, because you have to do it, not because someone's telling you that you can or you should. You need someone. Why do you need someone permissions? Here. You have my permissions now. Go now. Go. Go and have your permissions. If you don't know where to start, go to Voice Acting Club, Discord channel, Twitter, anything like that. It's literally called Voice Acting Club, Discord channel. Just go into that, ask for some advice, this and that, yada stuff. Everyone in there is like super friendly. You will meet some not super friendly one, but they will immediately get bonked. But either way, there's so many opportunities of like unpaid fan job, this and that, yada stuff. You can go into it and take a look at it. It's actually quite fun to see most people trying their best and stuff, you know? And here's the thing, like, doing voice acting really is a lot of work. Some people might have some talents for it, some people might not have talent for it, but even you kind of say like, yeah, I have this level of voice, I don't know how to do it properly. I can tell you one thing, if they have a nerd they want to use, they will use your voice. Don't think that your voice is useless, okay? Any opportunities, especially when it comes to doing the creative stuff, they are creating characters. Characters need to be organic most of the times. Use your natural tone of voice first. Even it sound like this. Like, even you just use a natural tone, and then people hearing it and say, perfect. Especially when you find those kind of like role that is like more specifically for those kind of role, you know? But should it because alright, let's keep reading, okay? You progress so far, mate. Your progress so far. Let's go for like a very energetic guy, shall we? Okay, your progress so far may indicate a good path ahead, but there is no way for me or you or anyone to gauge a beginner odds of eventually success without having fully tried it. As you step up to new acting challenges and work with better performers, you may be surprised that you find within yourself what you find within yourself. But you can't anticipate now what you will find, nor can anyone. Perhaps a casting director or a good voiceover teacher's class might be able to give you more confirmations about your voiceover capabilities. If that is what you need, keep it up and you will find your answer. Can you help me or my kids to get an audition with particular shows to meet certain casting directors? Get an agents or like work in some certain city? A close read of my site will tell you what my view is. You don't find auditions or opportunity without first traveling a long path of earning both your confidence as an actor and the trust of creative decisions making in the market you aspire to work in. My intent with my site is to share insight that is hopefully help broaden a range of interesting, aspiring voice actor as possible. As far as work on specific shows or shows that I work on, I'm no gatekeeper of opportunity and certainly not a career advisor, but I am but a voice actor. And also I am but a voice actor, so don't tell me to give you guys the other opportunity. The best I can show you guys the road is go to Voice Acting Club Discord server or go make an account in Casting Call Club. Just this few or this. That's actually another place for you guys to go. It's not from here. Hold on a little bit. Let me bring it out. Is it here? No. Is it here? Yes. Let me copy and paste that site. There is a place called... Oops. Is it .com? Yes, it is. There is a place called voicegate.com. Oh, not this place. Not .com. Let me take a look again. Okay, sorry. Not VoiceGate, it's VogGig. VOG. VOG. Voice over gig. So it's like VOGIGS. Okay. Go to the site. They will give you quite a lot of very basics where do you find jobs, where do you get it, where do you do this, where do you do that, and then you can see how they listed this is pay to audition stuff or best for beginners, include unions things or high end numbers. You should find a lot if you're new. Go for lots of things that you will find that is best for beginners. And I can't show you guys anything because, Oh, my voice is gone for no reasons. I was like talking about lots of things. Like if you guys really want to find, like, go to like Casting Call Club. This is a good place. And then Voice Acting Club is actually a good place. Sadly, the Voice Chaser Club, the site pauses, only placeholder page. Sad. And then the game dev like voice thingy, this and that, yeah, that stuff. It's basically you do a lot of pre-recorded stuff and then sold them as a package voice, just something like that. It's not the greatest. And then this is like behind the this thing is like no longer casting now, only database, industry, and forum. Sadly, this one is literally called like voice acting space taken over by scammer during the pandemic. No. Sad. But yeah, this is like you have to pay to actually get in. Many voice, you have to pay for membership to get in. Snap recording, voice 123. Many good review for buyer, hire many actors, lots of auditions flowing right in and out, audition fast, big company. So if you really want to work for a big company, maybe you guys can try to go for like the voice 123. Avoid audition if too long, stay under like 1,000 word, low paying achievement, blah blah blah, and that stuff. They actually teach you quite lots of stuff. Okay, let's go back to ta-da. Let's go back to reading stuff. Okay. Can you help me find that book class casting director reference you mentioned? The actor needs to be resourceful, persistent. There's also a premium on self-reliance. You can find things in these days in the web. Check Google, Amazon, YouTube, social medias, IMDb, each, etc. If you can't find whatever you're looking for, I reference, you got to look a little bit harder. Which voiceover class teaches you recommended? I learned most of my acting inside on stage or in the sessions, not so much in the classroom. However, a good class or teachers can be helpful. Instructions different teachers can be effective or different types of student. And gosh dang it, the music's gone again. Why it keeps disappearing? Where was I when reading? Oh. I myself took a few classes for those who have work or were working. I also benefit from being able to show casting directors what I could do in person. So after spending years of radiating my talent, I learned most from other actors more experienced than me when I did plays, stand-up, improv, and other live performing over many years of going forward. I probably learned more from the other actors in the group sessions than anywhere else. That's for me, is the ultimate classroom. Most teachings is currently online since COVID, but in-person classes are coming back. Who would I study now? Blah blah blah. GoPro. There's tons of like animations of voice classes available in LA. Blah blah. Teach now in Zoom. Voice cast Maryland. Blah blah blah. VO classes taught by known who work in blah as beginner classes that you might find helpful. Okay, click. what about casting directors and voice director workshop? I want a teachers that who can work a lot and helpful currently in project I aspire to, blah blah blah, agent. Agent and casting directors offer some insight in voiceover showcase classes that offer different industry pros to teach each week. It can be a place to make an impressions, hopefully good, but don't expect an acting or improv class. Those who manage or direct talent are often not performers. I find that those with performing experience have an easier directing efficiently. Improv classes, you need to research, as I recommended on my site. I learned formal improv in a setting where I wasn't competitive or money-based. Improv thrives best in person and live with an audience, so I'm not sure how to work online. Perhaps those who teaches it have found a way. I sketch out most all options for learning extensively on my side. I believe there is no single path and no golden guru. All A-listers have different paths to their excellency. Are any of these the right teachers for you? The best way for you to learn? I've no idea. As I say, I don't think you master the substance of acting or improv in a classroom. I also believe that good acting can't be taught, only encouraged. A classroom is for intro or refining and polishing. I prefer you to get a stage with an audience to learn the meat of what you need to know. And whatever you have it in you, I prefer honest feedback of an audience and the lessons modeled by more confident actor in real world situations to the supportive and costly classroom. Not knocking it. It just ain't the golden key as many seems to think. Ultimately, your researcher recommended that your audit and you go with what works, with whoever spark your flame and is constructive, and you keep going. I haven't read all your site yet, but I have question about read my entire site first, including the post question and answers. Then post your questions that I haven't already answered or addressed. Alright. I'll do it. How can I overcome being shy or awkward and outsider? I'm not a shy person. Are you guys a shy persons? I have a lot of people staying in my channel right now, like doing lurking, but I'm not sure you guys are just shy, not talking about anything or any things like that. I think you guys are, so I'll be trying reading a little bit. How can I overcome being shy, awkward, and outsiders, having speech issues or an unsupported family? To begin with, exploring voice acting. There are a lot. I guess I just use my normal voice for this one, okay? There are lots of successful actors who started out shy and awkward, and who still are when they aren't working. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, actually, Pecora, if you watch a lot of Vtuber, Hololive, Pecora is actually a really shy person. Every single, she is quite famous as a Vtuber, and even among her peer, a lot of people want to meet her, talk to her, this and that stuff. But she is actually in real life a very shy person. So every single time she finished work, there's so many talk about her that people want to meet her, but every single time she finished work, the first thing she do is immediately dash back home. Because technically she is just a very shy person that it's not full on introvert, she just afraid to talk to people. Same with Aqua, actually. Aqua is the worst case of that, I think. I won't really say worst case. I mean the shyest person among the group. Yeah, and everything. But generally, when they're in work mode, they're fine. But when they're in like private mode, they just like go fall back on being like super shy. Especially meeting new people. All right. Many of us, in fact, have all kinds of personal, physical, or even psychological issues and challenge. Maybe most of us. It probably has to do with has a lot to do with why we are so good at being creative. Also, some are very successful voice actor had to overcome speech impediment. James L. Jones. Feeling an unsupported, beaten down outsider, orchestrated weirdo may turn out to be the rocket fuel that power a great artist. Most successful actors were outsiders once or still are. A good actors find a way to tap into this perceived disadvantage dealt by fate, harness them, and use them to his or her advantages. Some learn to soar, seemingly in answers to their tough surrounding. Adversary can spur their ambitions and motivations. The challenge drivens them forward. But look, I'm not a counselor or a speech therapist or a certified teacher. I have to lay out all those lessons tools that I learned for you to pick and choose from and use if you wish. All I can do is beyond that is encourage you to believe in yourself and to find your own ways to explore this art form and have fun with it. See where it goes. For a start, try some of the things that I suggest as far as getting a show or class, or try to practice reading out loud, like now! Think of it as a testing out a new hobby and see where it is you like it and where it leads you. Trying out acting doesn't have to lead to a professional career in acting. It just might end up being something fun to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Can someone with a disability, a physical challenge, or autism become voice actors? I believe that your so-called obstacles shouldn't define your life opportunity or dampen your curiosities. They may have even been severe motivation springboard or invigorated you follow through. More than a few involved in this aspect of creating animations and definitely on the spectrum. And they are thrive in a great circus of cartoon creations. Okay. Some other have issues with speech or physical challenge that they learn to work around or overcome. Sometimes an apparent obstacle that end up in an advantage. There are many at all levels of this entertainment industries with physical or physiological challenge, whose unique setup may be an essential part of what they really pops off their talents. A creative career may encounter or make good use of what it is in other settings may feel an impediment or drawback. I myself always felt awkward in a large group and social outside, which may be why I choose to be an actor and why I enjoyed it so much. For me, I just can't get out of my house. I'm a disabled person, so yeah. I don't look like one, to be honest. That's the biggest problem amongst my issues, I guess. Most of the work I drawn to stage, improv, voiceover is a collaborative, like group based. I like everyone is different, but each find out ways fitting in, adding and enjoying the process. Part of what's great about collaborative creations is that as long as you can deliver it, the goods and finding your place within the group's dynamic, you're good. There's no physical or mental health limits test for participations, and in voiceover acting, how you look matter much less on camera acting. Is more about talent, collaborative capacities to tell story. Being different of mind or body can be advantage. I often ask essentially, is it okay for me to explore voice acting? The truth is, you don't have to wait for anyone to wave some checker flag and give you permissions to start your creative journey or to follow your curiosity. Ultimately, this is something you give yourself permissions to. Just step out and try it. Like picking up a guitar or taking some lessons. Focus on the step, not the entire journey, process and enjoyment, not result of achievement. People often ask me, has this kind of persons from this background or that country with this disadvantage or that age, etc., ever made in the voice actings? The answer is probably yes, but precedence isn't always useful in gauging possibilities. What are the odds of someone like me can make it? Any answers I may give to this question is irrelevant because it is of no help to the one exceptions to rule waiting to make it against all precedents. In spite of disapproval, discouragement, adversaries, bad luck, or other ups and downs, all who thrive as a creative are each exceptions to some rules and others. They are unique, perhaps oddly outlandish so, and that is their power. For someone destined for this line of work, none of life's roadblock will matter. You will find your way over through an obstacle because you have to. As you follow your own unique path to prove to yourself and the other that you are right for this, the only relevant response to the questions, should I try this? Or could I do this? Comes from you and you alone. I want to earn my living as a voice actor, but I also want to stay in a small town, blah blah blah. This is what should I do? From my experience, to earn much money in animations, televisions, movie voiceover, you must be talented, lucky, persistent, and establish yourself where these projects and produced, which is mostly in a few larger cities, LA, New York, or perhaps Chicago, Atlanta, blah blah blah. I'm not from US, okay? Even in times of COVID, blah blah blah, collaborative work, career, it is essential to make personal connections with those that facilitated work. This is the most effective done in person, at least, while you make initial connections and earn trust and respect. Remember, I'm referring you to find the destinations where you are ready to earn money, not the other places you go to pay your dues and own your abilities. Most of this top voiceover work for televisions and film animations is recorded in Los Angeles, though much of the VO talent is now recorded remotely. Most that I know who works remotely has already established themselves in LA first. Some sessions are still recorded and safely precautious in the studio in LA. Depends on the CDC stated that union regulations. So during the COVID, most voice acting has switched to remote recording. You still need to learn the craft of voiceover, but you also need to make the professional connections and earn trust. Face to face is by far the best way to get that. And when most are vaccinated and travel restricted, loosened, and live performing pick up, it is still is smart move to be where the actions and competitions and the gatekeeping physically exist. Those are willing or unable to make the move will need not just killer chops, but a killer demo and a self-produced capacities to perhaps get some attentions. There's some to be said for the statement of confidence and commitment you broadcast by pulling up stake and moving to where the work and talents lived. You show that you are not only committed but unafraid to bet on your own talent. If you don't believe you are a good bet, no one else will. As far as setting your sight on a smaller or local non-union market, I don't have a lot to say, since for me, that was a brief stepping stone rather than a final destination at best. I see it as a stepping stone. You find your footing and then move on and up to your own watermark, high watermark. Is my angle. See FAQ 17 below regarding the website web-based voiceover work. Yes, this is part of the things that I'm not living in America or anything like that. So yeah. I live in a foreign country and English isn't my primary language. Can I become a voice actor? If you mean can I become voice actors and move to LA and become voice actors? Become an actor and move to LA and become voice actors, then I said you'll be the only one who can answer the questions. There's a numerous example of very good international actors with the right personality and skills who have found a way to earn a good living in LA as voice actors. There are a lot of many examples of foreign-born voice actors, but there aren't a lot of steady working voice actor anyway. And most voice actors are out of work at any times, but acting isn't a craps game. It's a creative craft. And as Solo said, never tell me the odds. Too much calculations or short-circuit possibility and creativity. As I heard said, there many not be. Oh shit! This is a very hard sentence. There may not be a lot of harmonica player in LA music scene, but if you're the renowned hotshot who can play all beautifully and available to work, you are going to work steadily. What are the odds of making it in Hollywood if you show up with a harmonica? That depends on the player. Ultimately, it seems for everyone the matter of talents, ambitions, resourcefulness, and luck. I have never viewed specialization as a handicap, quite the contrary, but it's up to making it happen to find your path, no matter your starting place. Blah blah blah. Must I move to LA to work in animation or game voiceover? Can I solicit an LA agent without having yet moved to LA? Those kind of things. Here's the thing, like I literally living in a different country, and I'm a disabled that can't really travel far, nor I'm a disabled that can't travel far or being able to move because I don't have the money to, because again I stuck in a very weird situations when it comes to disabilities. My disability is a disability, but in my country, kind of not. It's like a very annoying thing rather than being a disabilities. And And how it functions, that kind of like makes me stuck in situations that I can't work like a normal person's. So I end up unemployed due to my issues. And I'm already age 30. Unemployed. No working experience for me, this and that, yada stuff. And it's really hard for me to get a job. It's not because I'm not willing to get a job. Because I understand that my physical capability won't allow me to have a job. That's the sad part. Because like, if you guys don't know, again, I might repeat again, I have AIC vestibular loop. Essentially, I'm a healthy person. It's just that my ears signal that travel to my brain in between keep getting interrupted by the blood vessel that too long and then tangle up with my ear nerve. So it's keep interrupting my sense of like hearings, my basically your ears govern a lot of things on your face and your eyes and your sense of balance, your movement and everything. So it interrupted my thought process, or my ability to think really like high level thinking, or like being very dexterous of any works, or being the general stuff you kind of know. When your balance got like when your issues have with balance, like it even interrupt your sight too. Like sometimes I see things like my eyes, like clearness is basically like this. My eyes focus. Yeah, my eyes keep jumping focus individually. It's really, really annoying. And my music ran off again. At this point, I might actually play something else. Yeah, I play some music and it keeps going off for some reasons. Oh, open up the wrong things. Hold on. Okay, this should be working. So yeah, like there's only like a few like remote work opportunity for me, and remote work, as most people already know, is easy work. You know, you can get a job easily, you can work easily, this and that, yada stuff is very accessible, which a lot of people want that kind of jobs. And for a person who basically almost disabled, I can't compete with those people, because like, not like can't compete, like there's so many people want this kind of job, it's like really difficult to get it. Like even you try to think about it, like so many people now can become a streamer, become a content creator. Mainly it's just because that is that easy to become one. Because back in the days, the physical, like mechanical and technical gate for become a streamer or content creator is like you need a good camera, you need good lighting, you need this, you need that, you need lots of things. Nowadays you can have an iPhone and everything's done. It's just that simple. Yeah, I can skip the move to LA thingy. Can you recommend it? The teachers, blah blah blah, yeah, that stuff. Since I've been living in LA for these 3 decades, I really have no idea who to recommend a class outside of La La Land. Fortunately. Online teaching is thriving since the virus hit and blah blah blah. For great options, please check the FAQ for #8above. Yeah, basically this is the same thing. Like I'm considering of paying a video training. Okay. I'm kind of busy and short on cash. Is that a quick, cheap way to check out this without too much of a hassle? Alright, I guess it's already been a while. I've been reading a lot of things and I'm already tired. Let's continue doing all this kind of reading tomorrow. I'll try to wake up a little bit much more early and read this kind of stuff. All right. I guess I read most of the FAQ stuff. The one that I don't really need, I skipped. So, all right, this is a very good sessions of you know, chat and do stuff, and also like learning quite a lot from like doing like voice acting and stuff. So either way, thank you very much for watching. As always, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye bye.